Hi, my name is Jeremy Ortiz, and I'm going to teach you how to make a cool explosion effect using collision and subemitters in Unity. Here we go. Alright, here I'm just going to open up my Unity. I have already set up the terrain setting. For the sake of time, instead of just showing you how I did the terrain, I'm just going to go through a quick run through of how I did it. Basically, I just went down to up to here, game object, it's a 3D object, went all the way down here to terrain, and then from there, I clicked on this raise up button, and then clicked and dragged around my plane and rose up some of the levels to make a sort of mountain range-ish looking terrain. Next, I made my particle system here by going up to game object, particle system, and had it default right here. Right now, it's going straight up. I'm gonna change the angle of this so it'll be going towards the terrain, so I can have the particles reacting towards the terrain when my subemitters come out. Okay. That seems about a good enough angle. Right here, we're just going to change up some of the particle system modules. Everything's pretty much going to stay the same about default, except for gravity multiplier. I'm going to add a little bit of weight to these particles. I'm going to do about maybe a 0.07. Now I'm going to go down here to emission. I'm going to change the rate of how many particles are being emitted to about a lower number so you can kind of see more of the explosion effect. I think I'll change this to like a 5. Maybe a 3. Yeah, 3 looks good. Our emitter shape is a cone, and that's good for this video. I'm going to change the velocity just a little bit. I'm going to change the velocity on the x-axis to be about a, let's try 0.03. I didn't do much, so let's do a 1. Yeah, or not a 0.1, but a 1. Okay. And then we'll do about a 1 there. Force over lifetime. Okay, now we're just going to add a bit of a collision. Now, right here, one of our issues is that our particle systems are going through our terrain here, and they're going, what we're going to do here is we're going to change the collision path from planes to world, and now they're going to basically collide with the world. The bounce is at 1 for right now. I think that should be okay. And now we're going to set our sub-emitters, and we're going to create a birth. For that, we go to our addition symbol to the right of our birth, and we're going to add those. Now you're going to see they're bouncing now off of the terrain, which is cool, and I think it's a little bit of too much of a bounce, so I'm going to add about a 0.05 of a bounce. And then next I'm going to add a collision. So now there's dying on the collision, but there's still a little bit of a bounce, so I'm going to also add a death. So now, as you can see, the particles are subemitting new particles from our particle system right here with all these subemitters, and upon contact with the terrain, you can see that they're adding a cool explosion effect. Well, as you can see, subemitters are a very complex and powerful module for particle systems, but also can provide some really cool effects, as you can see right here, basically in regards to fireworks, maybe a smoke coming out of a barrel from a gun, or maybe a fireball. This is my video, and thank you.